Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading. And today I'm going to go with the Llewellyn Tarot. I'm going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I'll have a timestamp listed in the description box for you below. All right, let us begin. Spirit, please and thank you. Collective energy messages. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy messages. 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 Thank you, Spirit. Yes, Archangel Michael, we ask you to cleanse the energy and protect us as we read. Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right, collective energy, let us begin. Messages for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Three of Wands to start. All right, looking out to new horizons, new possibilities. And these are new possibilities that are well within reach. You can achieve them. That is why it's the Three of Wands. That means if you're looking out to a new direction, you will see those ships come in. You will see it manifest. So that's lovely, but we're looking out for this. Or is it already coming in? We have the Hierophant. Okay. So we could be looking for, with the Hierophant, that's Taurus energy, we could be looking for, this could be business endeavors, especially with it coming into the second house. We have the Seven of Swords. All right, now who is this Hierophant and what the hell are they doing? Let me get one more card here. Are they looking for something to come in that they've been trying to manifest secretly? We have an Ace of Wands. They secretly initiated something and they're looking for it to pay off. That is what this Hierophant is doing. They secretly initiated something and they're looking for it to pay off. Who this is, I don't know. We shall see. Is this you or is this someone else? Who is this? Okay. What is this? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is about romance. This Knight of Cups is falling right into the 5th house. Okay. Is it an affair they initiated? Okay. We have the King of Swords. Let me get something else with this King of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. Ooh. This Hierophant energy, what? It's like they want to move forward with a connection. A romantic connection. a connection of some sort, okay? A passionate relationship. But it's like this King of Swords is stopping it and blocking it. And this is why this Hierophant is being sneaky, because they feel like they need to defend themselves, or they will need to defend themselves against this King of Swords. We have a Temperance card. Yeah, because this King of Swords is going to try to block this union from happening, this beginning from happening. They're trying to, oh, they don't, they're gonna try to block this. This is, what's the word? C blocking. I don't know if I can say that word on this channel, but like, yes, this is a block. This is a block situation. So this Hierophant knows that this King of Swords would try to block any type of intimacy that they would have in whatever type of a secret affair. This secret, because this Hierophant just knows that this King of Swords would try to mess it up. So they're trying to defend against that. Because maybe this King of Swords feels like this person that this Hierophant is trying to get with. Oh my goodness, there's a cricket in here, guys. Hold on. Why is there a cricket in here? Oh, oh, oh! Cricket says take a leap of faith. Like, why is a cricket in here? What the flip is... Look. Okay, where was I? I think it's because what I'm seeing and feeling like is because this King of Swords sees this Temperance energy as the end all be all. So, okay, what I'm getting is you must be this Temperance energy. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. You're this like earth angel energy, this balanced person, this good person, this person that helps in life. Like, you help make people's lives better. Like, you're a win. It just is what it is. It's a Temperance energy. It's like a balanced person who feeds others. And it's like this King of Swords. I'm trying to tell you, this comes up in the collective. I think there's a continuation of some other, I don't know who y'all are in the collective, but like, there's a Hierophant energy that you're having some sort of hidden relationship with, and it's because your ex must be, I'm trying to say, this gotta be their friend. I'm trying to tell you, because even this Temperance card is happening in the 8th house. Okay, so the 7th house is where the 7 of Wands is, and that's the blocking. The 8th house is, you know, house of intimacy. They're trying to block intimacy with this Temperance energy, or they are. Now, also, if you're the Temperance energy, you could be wanting that this Hierophant energy to come in, and you're wondering what's the holdup. The holdup is this King of Swords, 7 of Wands. They're blocking. They're blocking. They got to be friends. They got to know, or they don't have to be friends. They could be, they could work together. They know each other in some capacity, and they have some sort of relationship. They do. They're right on top of each other. And they're both sitting in some sort of a throne or position, and they know each other. They know each other. And I'm not seeing where this would be bad if this, I mean, it's the Hierophant and an angel. Like, the Hierophant and the angel, that's, you know, come on now. But this King of Swords is like, nah, though. Nah. Because if they're going to be with anybody, it would be me. Ugh. But that, if you're wondering, yes, this is the holdup. This King of Swords energy is the holdup. Why this person is not coming in. Why this person might feel like they need to initiate contact with somebody else or get out of the situation. Because that could be really what's happening. We have the Hermit card. Yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit. In some ways, I feel like this Hierophant energy is trying to protect you, Temperance energy. Like, they feel like if this got out, the King of Swords would try to hurt you in some way. And Spirit is saying, yeah, y'all need this. Y'all need to keep this under wraps, or right now is a time to either take a break from this connection or do it in secret. Like, y'all have to be very, very secret, because perhaps that this person would try to retaliate against you. And like, yeah, I mean, that is giving me really work vibes, especially the Hierophant and the King of Swords are falling in the work houses, the 2nd house and the 6th house. And then, okay, the Hermit is obviously Virgo energy work. So this could be something where it's like, if your relationship got found out, it's like a boss or somebody who has the power to, like, maybe this Hierophant knows that this King of Swords likes you, and that it would just cause problems for you if this got out, and they would make your life harder in some way. Yeah, like they would make your life harder. And so the Hierophant is trying to avoid making your life harder. Ooh, well, that is terrible. Like, this could be an ex. I don't know if you had an ex at work, or it could just be somebody who really, really liked you. But I'm seeing them, they're blocked. It's like you may have rejected them, or didn't want to, you may see them as platonic, or that's just not what you're into, or something. Maybe they made advances towards you before, you didn't seem interested, but it's like this Hierophant knows that this person would be jealous. We have the Hanged Man, exactly. Yeah. It's like, for the sake of your career or something, this would have to be secret, hidden, at least for a time, because it could be that this person would have the ability to block both of your careers. Okay, and take this where it resonates. It might not be your careers, it could be something else. Okay, it could just be your ex, and they make it harder with your kids, or they make it harder with, it's going to be different for all of you. But yeah, they would make your work harder, for sure, for both of you. And this Hierophant is trying to avoid that. We have the Four of Wands. I just see this Hierophant is like secretly trying to protect whatever relationship y'all do have. I'm seeing that y'all have come together, because remember I said it's got to be some type of an affair. This Knight of Cups is in the 5th house. Okay. Yeah, so if you're wondering why they're trying to keep this secret, you might be like, oh, they're trying to keep me on the low. Oh, they don't like me. They don't want to claim me. But really, they're trying to protect you. And they're trying to protect y'all union. And so it's like, they know this person more than you do. They know that this person can be vindictive. This King of Swords is coming off as vindictive, retaliatory, petty. And I think this Hierophant knows that. They may have even stated this openly, that this is what they could do. If this is their friend, then they definitely know. And that's what the holdup is. It's not you. It's the blocker, and it's the situation. And they're trying to protect you and themselves from damaging situations, or damaging your futures and things like that. But we have the Star. And I was just thinking that before I got the Star, I was like, let me see what I pull before I say what I'm about to say. And the Star came out. This Hermit may figure it out, though, because I see like them trying to go in. That's the Hermit. Them trying to go within to figure this out. And them becoming enlightened. And then we have the Four of Wands. That's y'all union. And then the Star. Healing and hope for the future. So I do believe that in time, this Hierophant may figure out the solution for this. But right now, I'm just seeing them trying to protect your relationship, or whatever you do have, by either being distant and giving y'all some space, or by keeping it hidden. Because this King of Swords energy, whoever that is, they could be all nosy and looking for stuff, like, and so, yeah. We have the Queen of Pentacles, exactly. And I feel like that is what they see you as. Like, they see you as the prize. They see you as the one to commit to. So it's like, don't doubt that part. Okay? It's just, Spirit knows better right now. This Hermit, this Hierophant energy is knowing better right now. See, I feel like you're the more hopeful person. You're like, nothing can stop love and we can be together if we want. Like, because you have the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, and the Star. That's bold, passionate energy. That's like, our love can overcome anything. We could just do it. But it's like, that's cool. But, and that's true. But there's also strategy for how that can happen. That's why we have a 7 of Swords right here. And it's in the 3rd house. So this Hierophant is thinking and they're strategizing. And so their strategy is protecting this union by keeping it hidden or cooling it off. And it's like Spirit might be saying to you, like, have hope for this future. It may be hidden right now. It may not look like you want it to look, but it is a union. Yeah, it's just hidden and or halted right now. And that's part of the strategy. That it's successful. It's a successful strategy, even if it's not what you would do. You're like, let's get this started. Okay, we got Sag energy, we got Aquarius energy. You're like rearing to go. Like, we got this. We could do this. We could overcome anything. Like, that's true. But the way you're going to overcome it is the way this Hierophant wants to do it. The Hierophant is slower energy, it's Taurus energy. They don't do things. And if we're looking at this King of Swords as another aspect of this Hierophant, that means that's more strategy. They're thinking, they're playing chess, not checkers. And that's what the holdup is. And it's really not a holdup. It's not a holdup because the strategizing is happening. So that's not a holdup. That's just a planning and preparation. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how they can make this happen, is what they're trying to do. So Spirit just wants you to go within, woosah, reflect, go within, and spend time with yourself while all this is being sorted out. Yeah. The Lovers. Yep. Yeah, this is literally like, this Queen of Pentacles is this temper, whoever you are, this Temperance energy. These two energies both see you as the prize, the most like they see you as the one to marry, the one to commit to. They both see you as the one that they want. But you don't want this King of Swords. Like, I'm just saying that this King of Swords is not even a factor in your energy. You're raring to go with this Hierophant energy. Spirit wants you to take heart, because I see there's sadness with you about it. Like, you feel like you're in a position that is just like, you feel sad at the end of the day. You feel like you can't have what you want, and what you want is to be with this person. And you kind of feel like this person is blocking it, but they're being strategic. They're not trying to block your union. They just know that they have to, like, cool it down. And Spirit wants you to be strong during this. Like, yes, it's sad. It doesn't look the way you wanted it to look. I don't, but Spirit wants you to stay strong, though, in your faith. Spirit wants you to stay strong in your faith and in your emotions. Spirit is basically saying, chin up, chin up. It's not about you and this person not wanting you, because you might feel like unloved. You might feel like it's unrequited love. You also might feel like this person's not choosing you. They're choosing someone else. Like, because who knows, they could have initiated another something with someone else. I don't know, in order to give the appearance that they're with someone else. I don't know, but it just feels like you feel like they're not choosing you, and that makes you sad, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm seeing that like y'all doing this on the low is what's best for this whole situation. Let me get some oracle cards with this one because this is a tough energy. Spirit, I'm going to go in with the Fearless Oracle by Rachel Photon. Can we get some outcomes with this, please, Spirit? Some outcomes. I was on soulmate. Can we get some outcomes, Spirit, for this, please? Outcomes, Spirit, please, and thank you. Your guys' soul is like learning from this. Like this, I just saw twin flame and soulmate. So one of these could be a soulmate and one of these can be a twin flame. And this is like, or just that energy. These are basically people in your life that were fated to be in your life for y'all to learn some type of lesson or to accomplish something is what I'm seeing here. Especially with all these major arcana. All right, we'll do one more. We have challenges. Yeah, like difficult situation. We know. We know. But let me get the rest of these cards before I say anything. We have trust the process. Okay, reliable. It says trust the process on the top and reliable. So that, what that is giving me is like this person is, it says stable and determined. Okay, loyal, devoted, tried and true, impeccable. Like Spirit is saying that this person is not a bad person and they're trustworthy. They're not trying to keep you on the low or keep you a dirty little secret, or they're not trying to play you. They just know that it needs to be under wraps or it just needs not to happen at all. And that is, yeah, because, but it's like they're willing to go through the challenges of that. They're like, okay, we can be together like that. But, you know, do you want that? It says goodbye and ending. Ooh. Blocking, stopping, suppressing, ruining, quitting, completing, coming to an end, no longer existing, stopping of a process. Ooh. And then we have vision. Able to see, imagination, visuals, images, eyes, illumination, becoming aware of something, foresight, discernment, intuitive messages. We have the sun at the bottom of the deck. So I was asking for outcomes. And what I'm seeing here is eventually this having to hide and all this like blocking. I'm seeing eventually that will come to an end. But it's going to be a long process. That's going to be, y'all gonna face, if you want this situation, it's going to be a tough road ahead. But Spirit saying you can, this person is trustworthy. They're trustworthy and you can depend on them and all that. So it's going to be up to you to keep your discernment and trusting your spirit regarding that, because the situation is just always going to seem sketchy as long as y'all have to avoid this other person. And it's going to be a challenge. It really will be. And it's mostly going to be a challenge because you want it to see the light of day. The Ace of Wands out in the open, that's burst of energy that you're going to see. This like a firework, okay? The Temperance card, you going to notice an angel. That's Sag energy, right? That's buoyant out there energy. The star. So you want this to be, your vision for this is for it to be out in the open, public, the sun. That's what you want. But that's your challenge, is being able to accept that it can't be that way. And being able to trust this person that it, while it's being so hidden and stuff, and not like trying to, and that's going to be y'all challenge, especially because y'all are going to be pretending or whatnot that y'all aren't together or something. And if y'all have to pretend that y'all aren't together, what does that mean? They're going to maybe show up to events with other people, and you're going to be wondering, oh, are you going to be with that person? And things like that. These are the challenges that are ahead if you're going to continue like this. But I do see at some point it will end. I don't know when. That's going to be different for all y'all. But it would just take you maintaining your vision that you have for this. But yeah. Because we have the sun and then we have betrayal. So it's basically like the sun, that's you and what you want for it. But betrayal is what it will be. Meaning it has to be hidden. It has to be on the low. It has to be an affair. It has to be, and that is betraying your original vision, which is us out in the open. But it's saying, though, greatness and dominance after that. It's like y'all can have a great and wonderful union. And y'all are doing great. You don't feel that way just because it's not the way you want it to look. The spirit says you're doing great already, maintaining the vision. Then you're gonna have to keep doing that, because I don't know what the time frame is. It's gonna be different for all of y'all. It's gonna be different for all of you. For some of you, you're gonna have to just give up this vision that it will ever be public. For some of you, it may never come to the light of day. Y'all have a union, but it will never be what y'all, and I don't want to say never, but it's not going to be the way y'all want it to be, which is out in the open. For some of y'all, that just won't happen. For some of y'all, it will at some point, but it's still going to be a long road before that happens. And so, are you willing to stay around for that? But for most of y'all, I am seeing like it says growth and get excited and just keep your intentions, that will help to bring this about. But like, ooh, y'all gonna need some prayers. For some of you, it's just like y'all need to accept that this is how y'all union is. Especially if this is the friendship situation and their friend is still pining over you and still in love, or that's what they're telling them. They're like, how can I possibly be like, oh, but by the way, do you mind if I want to? And they're just like, I can't do that. And that's the thing. They're loyal to this person. So if this is at work or something, this is a colleague and they don't want to ruffle feathers with the colleague. You could be the ex of some colleague of theirs. And you might feel betrayed because you're just like, or you're choosing their side, but they're not. They're being practical, reliable, as the card says. So I mean, they're willing to keep going with this, but like, it might not be the way that you want it to be for quite some time. Let me see. Any other? I want to get just a couple more. Let me get some guidance, Spirit. Yeah. So for the foreseeable future, whatever vision that you have that this is about to come into the light, it's not going to happen. Not for the foreseeable future. It could happen in the future, but like not anytime. I'm not getting anytime soon. Maybe for some of you it will be, but like it's very much in the future. And or it's just not going to happen that way at all. It will always be a hidden union. So take that for what it's worth. Guidance, please, Spirit. Guidance for these lovers. Guidance. All right, one more. Guidance, please, Spirit. We have sing your own song. Okay. We have overcome any obstacle. We have clear out the clutter. I'm glad to see that in that position for y'all. And we have you see clearly now. So for some of y'all, this whole reading right here is giving you the inside scoop and the tea so that you can see clearly what is going on, that this person is a good person that you're with or that you're secretly rendezvousing with. They're not trying to play you or anything like that. They're just trying to be wise as the owl. But I'm happy to see this clear out the clutter card. With the ending and the goodbye, this clear out the clutter, especially with the Four of Wands. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, yes, this will successfully at some point get to the place of you all being able to leave this sneakiness and defending your relationship behind you. Okay, but it's still, like I said, going to take time. That's going to be different for all of y'all. But if you want this to go smoothly, you're going to need to clear out the clutter of trying to see this in a way beyond that right now. Like trying to see it as more than that right now. You're going to need to clear that out. But let me see here. But for some of you, y'all might just decide, no, this is too much. I don't want a relationship like this. And you might decide to go your own way with this sing your own song. But I'm seeing this other person not wanting to stop seeing you. They've got reliable, trust the process, and overcome any obstacle. It's you. It's you, this Temperance energy, who wants this to be, whoever wants this to be in the light of day, it's you who is the one who's like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't like the way this is. And it's like, are you going to be able to? Y'all might decide to sing your own song. Okay? Look at that. Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. And it's like two things can be true at the same time. Yes, this is hidden and it's effed up, but yes, they could still be loyal and still love you. That's what that's about. And then we have time to let go, claim your independence, and be fearless and bold. Yeah, some of you may definitely let this go. For sure. But for some of you, you might just let go of this whole vision of it being in the open, and y'all might let that go and just live your life like you're single, but still be having this rendezvous type deal. It's going to be different for all of y'all. Yeah, some of y'all just can't do it. Some of y'all like, I just can't be in a relationship like that. That says Spirit has a plan too. So, yeah, you're going to have to really talk to Spirit a lot. There is hope for the future, though. But Spirit is just saying, like, they got a plan, but it ain't going to happen right away. That's what I'm seeing here. This could be years. And nothing is wasted. It's like this wasn't a loss at all. It's just, yeah, y'all gonna have to really, really talk to Spirit and say, like, can I do this? Do I have the ability to do this? Yeah, it's gonna be different how y'all all handle it. Let me get one Kuan Yin before we go. Kuan Yin, please, what can you give us on this situation? Some of y'all are gonna be strong in the way that y'all say, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with this. I love this person the way it is. And some of y'all are gonna be strong in the way where y'all say, I wanted this, but can't do it, gotta go. So whichever camp you fall into, you know. But the bottom line is, though, what I'm seeing here is this person is not necessarily unscrupulous. I'm seeing that they're being stable, reliable, and committed to this. But they just know that. But also, they're like I said, they're loyal to this other person. They're loyal to both situations. So they're like, oh, I want you and we can be together. Yeah, but I'm still, I couldn't do this to this person. That's what I'm getting there. I'm seeing eventually, probably when this person stops feeling like they want you also, maybe that's when it can see the light of day. Who knows? And maybe that's what they're waiting for. Yeah. You know, that's probably what they're waiting for. They're waiting for this other person to stop wanting you so that they will feel confident that they can finally. Now, when that's going to happen again, see? Exactly. And some of y'all might be like, moved on by then. And Spirit is encouraging you, yeah, you don't have to stay in this type of situation. We have 2, the Celestial Mountain. Yeah, y'all got to talk to God. Y'all got to talk to God. And then we have 8 Immortals. I'm just going to get the one blurb from this card. I'm not going to read everything. Just the opening statement. To the Celestial Mountain, it says, there are times when divine energy is needed to help us achieve our spiritual goals. When you do not feel completely in control of your destiny, the divine is usually gifting you with an opportunity to reach for assistance and to invoke divine power, to call to the Celestial Mountain so that you might be gifted with a far superior outcome. This means get your guides, ancestors, angels involved. That don't mean go doing on some magic, becoming karmic and trying to get somebody to change their mind and do all these things. But whatever that you do to manifest, and that's why it says vision, and it has, you know, the star card and all that good stuff. This is where, you know, you call on whoever can help you, your higher power. Your permission to beings that love you unconditionally to offer you help is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower those forces to come to your aid and help you manifest your life purpose and destiny. Also, for the others of you who like think you need to walk away, this could be like you asking them for help to help you find your way out of this, or to help you to heal from this and to see your way out. You know, either one. It's like you know, empower your spiritual helpers to help out, whether that's to help out with you being more committed to this, if that's what you want, or to help the situation to heal, like to get this other person to stop maybe wanting you, or to walk away, whichever one. Okay, with the 8 Immortals, it says, the messages you have been receiving that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self are from your higher guidance. The 8 Immortals and other beings of divine light and divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. So that lets me know in the Temperance cards, the line with the Temperance card, we've got vision. We have Owl Spirit, you see clearly. We have the Earth Angel card. and the star. So y'all have a connection to spirit, a connection to source. Okay? So whichever messages source has been telling you specifically, those are the ones you need to listen to. It's going to be different for all of you. Hopefully that you are, I don't know, like me, where when you talk to spirit, you write down the messages you get from spirit. Whatever those messages are, trust that, listen to that, because you see clearly and spirit is giving you the vision. For some of you, it's going to be that, okay, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay. Some of you is going to be, y'all stay in this and y'all don't mind pretending y'all aren't in it. For some of you, it's going to be manifesting that y'all can bringing it to the light of day at some point, but you're going to need to wait. For some of you, it's you walking away and finding something new. But spirit would have already shown you. Spirit would have already shown you. And that's why we get these two different types of messages here. Okay. Spirit said you're doing great. Some of y'all are already following the guidance. Y'all could be, for those of you where y'all don't like this situation, but spirit is telling you to hold off because, from ending it, because it will eventually get better. Spirit saying y'all are doing great. Y'all feel betrayed. Y'all feel sad, but y'all are still trusting and trying at the same time. And that's what you're supposed to do. Supposed to trust spirit. But at the end of the day, we have the Sun at the bottom and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So what that lets me know is at the end of the day, for most of you, I see the situation working out and eventually healing where y'all won't have to block this out. It's just for some of you, y'all might be like, I'm good on that. I don't need to wait. I got other stuff to do. That's what it is. Some of y'all don't want to wait, but some of y'all, and if you don't want to wait, Spirit saying that's fine. This is your life. You don't have to. So it's like just call in source to help you to create the life that you do want that's more in alignment. But again, like I said, since it's going to be different for all of you, whatever guidance spirit gave you, okay, that God spirit already gave you about this situation, trust that and listen to that. Yeah, for some of you, it just might mean y'all pretending to be single for a while, and that will be the challenge. Because if y'all pretending to be single for a while, and this is some type of an affair, then yeah, y'all gonna be looking like showing up to events with other people and stuff. Or maybe y'all could be having, casual connections, in the meantime and in between time, looking single out here, but still loving each other. Whew, remember I said I saw twin flame and soulmate underneath in the shuffle, and it's just like, yeah, these are these complex situations that happen with these types of, lovers situations. The spirit is saying be strong for most of y'all. For most of y'all, it will be successful. For some of y'all, this person is going to come forward and it is going to be challenging. That's another outcome that I hadn't said before. For some of y'all, this person is going to come forward and balance this situation out, and it's going to be a fight because we had the challenges card first. The sing your own song, that could be y'all doing what y'all want because y'all can overcome any obstacle and y'all can clear out this other person, okay, and accomplish your vision that you see. So for some of you, just be prepared for that. Be prepared for that, okay? And if that's not what you want, then Spirit is saying, keep it under wraps. But if this comes out to light, oh yes, there will be challenges. Yes. You can trust that there will be challenges. This person might go ham, but I'm seeing, like I said, this Hierophant person being a trustworthy person, not trying to play you. So that's not what this situation is. Trust the process if you're going to. Follow spirit and what spirit says. All right. That is the message that I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope that you got something very beneficial from it. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. Thank you for stopping by this reading, and until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.